Good morning, it's Wednesday, and we are on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange with Jim Cramer to break down today's market action. All right, Jim, you've warned us about the dangers of up openings.
Yeah, I mean, this is just kind of ridiculous. I have a piece this morning in Real Money that says, well, if you could tell us 3 months ago, 2.5 months ago, that the 10-year is going to go through 3 and oil is going to skyrocket through 71, you'd think the market would be down 4 or 5%. So that's no reason to go and buy the market up. I mean, the market is, the opening is really fraud, and I talked about that last night on Mad Money. I said, look, there's a lot of dumb money, and if you have conviction, you can buy something, but you're going to get shaken out otherwise because you'll have bought at the high. I mean, think about it. Can retail, some retailers are up, can oils go up, can airlines go up, can travel go up, and banks go up, and tech go up at the same time? No. Something's got to give, and what's giving is everything but oil, and ultimately I think even oil could go down. I just feel like that I hate the fake outs. I'm trying to get people not to be faked out. After the washout, then you can come back and buy, but you got to wait for the washout. And I've been saying, as I did this weekend or teaching, that look, you get this kind of 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock sell-off every day when you have an up opening, and then you can go pick. But I think that you have to wait. And once again, if you paid the top, it paid at the opening, you're down, and you could go average down now if you want to. But I'm not sold that this market's any good.
You mentioned oil. We were down yesterday before that Iran deal announcement. Today we're back up. You're watching Occidental as a Permian play.
Yeah, I mean, Occidental bought a huge amount of acreage in the Permian, and it frankly wasn't paying off for Vicky Holla, but now it is, and it's got a good yield. It's doing a buyback. Those are all good things.
Meanwhile, Jim, you had the CEO of, now Bausch Health, Joe Papa.
Yes, Joe Papa.
What did you think of him and his company now that they're changing the name?
Well, think about it. He said first that he was going to fix the balance sheet. They bought back more than about $6 billion in debt. He said he would solve all the lawsuits. I question that. Well, he has solved all of the major lawsuits. And then he said he'd start growing with some new drugs in the pipeline. Again, he got that right. He's gotten everything right. They still have more debt to pay down, but this is a buy. They have, it's funny because Allergan, which the charitable trust owns, has been really a disaster. These are both companies that bought a lot of stuff and are paying down debt, and one's going up and one's going down, even though Allergan grows much faster. So it's a little painful to watch, but I think that Bausch Health is going higher.
You also spoke to the CEO of Broadridge. We don't hear from them often.
No, and that's a company that really helps the individual investor. 1/3 of stock buying is retail. That company is just really doing everything right. They're the engine behind almost everybody. It's like the platform that all stocks trade on, and they are a really well-run company. I have a lot of good thoughts. I think people should go and watch that interview on CNBC.com. It is really quite exciting.
Because we've had so many shareholder fights lately, right?
Right, and Procter & Gamble, and that was Nelson Peltz. He talks about that one, and talks about Bill Ackman and Automatic Data. This company, Broadridge, is a spin-off of Automatic Data, and it's really been incredible. It's up 5 times in the last 4 or 5 years.
And tonight you have a big show, Etsy.
Yeah,
XPL
Etsy, that's in Brooklyn Zone. That's ahead of Mother's Day. It is if you go over the bridge, you see the old Jehovah's Witness building where the printing presses were for their Bibles. That's what Etsy's in. Zebra reported, Anders Gustafsson, that's Barcode, reported just an amazing number. And then one of our biggest wins is XPO Logistics with Brad Jacobs. And so we've got 3 wins here. We've been liking Etsy for almost a triple. EXPO we got in the 30s, triple, and then I've got to tell you, Zebra, when it got hit after an acquisition, we said you got to load the boat up, and that one's worked out too. So these are all victory lap ones for Mad Money, and I'm thrilled. I just don't want. Again, I'm going to reiterate, in the market, wait until 10 to 11. You get much better prices. Don't be aggressive today because there's a lot of signs that are not that good. You can't have oil and tech and banks all screaming something's going to give.
And you've been making some movements in Action Alerts Plus, which we'll talk about in our next video. Please join us at actionalertsplus.com.